Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you have been here before, I want to thank you for being here and welcome to this pick a card. So this one is a little different. It is what will my future spouse love and hate about me? So we're going to find out what they like and what they do not like about you and their relationship and everything, and how it may work, how it may not work. So if you want to find out, we have three piles here. We have the quartz piles. Oh, I messed that up so bad. So we have the clear quartz, the smoky quartz, and the rose quartz for pile 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and take your time if you need to. Pause the video if you need to. Take a deep breath and an even deeper exhale, and do that as many times as you need to, as slowly as you need to. And I will see you guys at your reading, okay? Ta-ta! Hey, pal number 1. So I already went ahead and pulled your 3 tarot cards of what your future spouse will love about you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. So with this Pentacle energy, I'm already seeing that your future spouse is really going to find yourself attractive. They're going to find you very physically attractive. And as well with the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, they're going to love the fact that you are financially stable. You're financially independent. You could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you don't have to be those signs. You can just embody that type of energy. The energy that builds, you're stable. They love that you are a family person, a family driven person. The kids that and the children that you have together, you are very nurturing to them. You're very loving to them, and they find that so attractive about you. And you also know how to build wealth. You could be a business owner yourself, or you could be good at investing. You know how to take care of money matters as well too. You know how to make money. Like, even if you work a regular job, they love the fact that you don't give up on your hustle at all. You're not lazy. And as well too with the 4 of Swords, they love that whenever, even if, especially if you're a business owner, you know how to be patient, right? You know how to be patient, and you're very stable. You have a very stable mentality. You probably meditate a lot, and that's something that they also find attractive about you. But even if you don't, they love how you know how to take a rest. You don't overwork yourself. You know how to work just enough to have enough time for your spouse and for other people, like your children, your family, their family. You just know how to balance a lot of things, and you're very patient. Like I said, you know how to work hard, and they find that so attractive about you. So we have the romance oracle cards. And we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So something else that they really love about you, group 1, is that it seems like they're always getting to know each other. When I see that, it makes me feel like they're always finding new layers about you. They're always finding something else new about you. Like, you're never boring, right? So the earth cards, the pentacles are usually like people that are more stable, people like routine, but as well too, they love that about you. But as well, you keep things interesting. You know how to not make them feel bored in the relationship, and they really love that about you. They're always learning something new about you. You're always probably transforming and revealing new things about yourself that they never even knew. So they always love that they're learning new layers about you all the time, and you always learning new layers about them as well too. They really appreciate how the energy that they see from you, that they admire about you, you admire the same thing about them. Like, you probably learn a lot about your spouse as well too, all of the time, and you really make that known. And we also have free yourself. They also love, you make time for yourself. All right, you take care of yourself. Like I said, they pentacles, all right, that also represents the physical body. So they like how you look. They like how you take care of yourself. You probably keep your hair done, your nails done, however you pamper yourself, okay? Spa days, facials, men or women, okay? Men can get them too, period. All right? So they just love how you take care of yourself, and they love how you're free. You like to be by yourself, and they also love that you like to make time for them as well too, okay? So let's keep going. What do they hate about you? Let's find out. Okay, so we got the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and we got the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. Earth signs and air signs, come through. Come through, y'all. So what they hate about you guys. All right, so they love how you work, all right? They love that you know how to take a break. But also, you probably have, and you know how to manage your money. Group one, you know how to manage your money, and they love that about you. But also at the same time, you probably spend a lot too. You probably spend a lot on luxuries, and your family like to buy them probably too many gifts and stuff. And another thing that they really don't like about you is that you probably start arguments. Okay, you probably like a little conflict. Like I said, you keep it interesting. All right, you're not boring. So you probably like to just start a fuss. It could be like little petty things. I do feel like it's like very petty things, and they're kind of like the person that's like, okay, I don't want to argue, and you're like, no, I feel like I feel like this, and you want them to listen to you and all that kind of stuff. And, it probably really gets on their nerves. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to just tell you like that. It gets on their nerves, but they love you regardless. I feel like there's a lot of love here. I feel like, nothing is ever completely perfect, and with the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords, I really feel like you probably, they probably think you talk too much, or you speak your mind too much. They kind of want you to like, when they do something that upsets you, it's like, oh my gosh, why can't I do anything perfect? They kind of feel like, why can't I do everything perfect? They kind of nitpick. You probably kind of nitpick at a lot of things. Probably I'm hearing like cleaning, okay? Like maybe they're not dirty, but sometimes our spouses can just leave things when they take things, like this is totally me. When people take things and don't put them back, like I get upset. I immediately get upset, and I voice my opinion about it. I'm a Gemini rising, okay? I voice my opinion about it. So, that can get a little annoying for my partner. But, it doesn't mean that they don't love you any less. It's just something that, it's something that they don't like. And, that's totally okay. That's totally fine. Your spending habits and how you speak your mind about your pet peeves. That's what they really don't like about you, all right? But they love so many other things about you. It's just amazing. So we also have blessings. Something else that they love about you is that they feel like you are a blessing in their life. Like I said, you are financially stable, and maybe they had issues with, even though you got spending habits, all right? I feel like you got spending habits. Even though you make all this money and you got spending habits, you still know how to save. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You still know how to make money just as much as you spend it. And I'm feeling like that is really a blessing. They feel like you are such a blessing in their life as well too. And that's something else that they really, really, really love about you. Like I said, you're family oriented, you're a great parent, all that good stuff. So we have archetype cards of 2 of what they love, 2 of what they hate. So what they love about you is hope I'm saying this right, the hedonist and the hero. So with the hedonist, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty within yourself, So something that they love about you, and this could be what the blessing is about, is that you really, when something is creatively expressed, you appreciate that. You really appreciate that, and you love the beauty in yourself, and in return that makes you love the beauty in others. So they really love that you appreciate the beauty in yourself and other people. And whenever this person could, your future spouse could be a creative person, they could be an artist or something like that, and you really support and you love their art. Maybe their family didn't really support that, you love it. Okay, something that other people, I'm feeling like something that other people really overlooked with your future spouse, you love, and it's creative. Okay, and they love that about you in return. So with the hero, we have passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So they also love the fact that you empower yourself. You're not the type of person to like really wallow in pity or anything like that. You don't, when something bad happens to you, you don't sit down and you might cry about it. You're nurturing, you're emotional, you're a human being. You might sit and cry about it, but you know how to bounce back. Your motto is like, it doesn't matter what happens to you, it matters how you bounce back. Right? That's kind of what I'm feeling like your motto is. You're very strong, you're very driven, and you don't give up, and they really love that about you. Sometimes, your person can feel like they're not the strong one. They can be strong for you, but at times when they're not feeling strong, you know how to pick up for that. You know how to be the person that they can see strength from, and in return they do the same thing for you. So let's find about 2 things that they don't like about you. All right, so we got the Don Juan and we got the lover. Aww. So let's read about it. With the Don Juan, we have using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting another message, guys. So your future spouse could, with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you guys reflect each other very well. So you both like to work. You both have your own money, and you both work very hard. And a pet peeve, something that they don't like about you, and I feel like it gets them every time. They love you so much, group 1. You kind of, okay, so like, let's say you want to get something, you want to buy something or something like that. Like I say, you guys spending habits. You like to spend money, okay? You like to live in luxury. So you want to buy something, and sometimes you don't want to spend your own money. So you'll snuggle up to your future spouse, and they'll get it for you. And they really, it's such a pet peeve, but they don't know how to tell you no, just because they love you so much. They just deal with it. And another thing, with the lover, so we have shadow attributes. Since it came out, this is what they don't like about you: obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. So something that they may not like about you, even though you have free yourself. So you did draw free yourself. You are a free being. You like to be by yourself sometime, but at other times, something that they don't like is that you might be a little clingy. Okay, you might be a little clingy. And sometimes your partner may just want to be alone at times, and maybe you're very loving, you're very nurturing, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you give a little too much of yourself sometime, and they just don't like that about you, okay? It's not anything huge, I'm getting like really soulmate vibes from you guys, that you're gonna be marrying your soulmate. So don't be too Debbie down by it, okay? Like, it's really okay. There are positive and negatives in every relationship. No relationship is completely perfect. So yeah, that's just something that to keep in mind of for yourself. Don't get too much of yourself in the relationship with your future spouse, because they do see it. I feel like they see a lot of the dark sides of you, and they still love you regardless of it, okay? So group 1, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments, all right? And I'm going to go on to group 2. Bye. Hey, group 2 with the smoky quartz. So I already picked out your first 3 cards of what your future spouse will love about you. And we have the moon in reverse, we have the hermit card, and we have 9 of cups. So what I am seeing that what your spouse will really love about you is that you are very spiritual. You're very intuitive. And with the hermit card, you're not afraid to always go deeper into soul search. I feel like with the moon in reverse, there are a lot of things, a lot of hidden things that they seem to learn about you probably every single day, and that you guys probably put them on spiritually. You are their catalyst for spiritual growth as well too. And they also, with this 9 of cups, they also love your emotional stability. They love that you're such a giving person. You're a humanitarian. And you really care about others as well too, and that is a good feeling for you emotionally. They love that about you, that you feel good helping others as well too, especially with the hermit card. It's ruled by Virgo, and Virgos love helping other people as well too. So also with this moon in reverse, I'm feeling like I said, you have a lot of secrets, group 2. And like I said, they're always learning something about you, okay? And that having those secrets, I feel like they know that whenever they tell you something, you don't go around and spread it, right? You know how to have like those little things that only y'all two know about. Like if something happens, or if y'all have like a little saying, like only y'all two will get it, that type of energy, okay? So let's go ahead and get more into it. What else do they love about you, okay? So we have forgiving and learning, and we have religious factors. So yeah, like I said, especially with this moon card and the hermit, the Virgo card, you are a soul searching person. You're not afraid to dive deeper into your spiritual growth, okay? And they love that about you. You understand different religions. You understand that everyone has their own personal journey, and I don't feel like you're very traditional. I don't feel like you're very traditional, and I feel like your spirituality is what helps you grow. It's what helps you both grow, because they learn a lot from you. And also as well too, you learn a lot from them with forgiving and learning. Okay, you make a lot of mistakes, all right? But they love that about you, because they understand that when you make a mistake, group 2, you're not the type of person to get angry or get upset. You understand that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? You are, however you believe, however you are, and you understand that you are here to learn and to grow, and they understand that as well too. This is a beautiful reflection of you, actually. Yeah. So they understand that you know that you are always learning, and you have probably had a lot of difficulties growing up. You probably had a lot of difficulties in your adult life before y'all even met, and they are always learning about these things. And, those things might be emotional triggers for you, emotional PSTD. And they always learn that, especially when I feel like your spouse might be the type of person that triggers some of those emotions sometimes, not purposefully, not purposefully at all. But once you both can talk about these things, like whenever it does happen, you have no issue talking about it. And they forgive you, you forgive them whenever they mess up, and you both learn from it. And they really love that about you. They love how mature you are, okay? So let's get into the stuff that they don't like. All right, let's go ahead. So we have 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and we have 5 of Pentacles. Ouch. Okay. So what they hate about you. What they hate about you, group 2. They don't. Okay, so for the same reason they love you, I feel like it's the same reason that things that they hate about you. Like I said, you keep secrets, okay? And when they find out about certain things, it feels like your spouse is very sweet. All right. So whenever they find out certain things about you, it can make them upset. It's like why didn't you tell me about this? Or, why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Or, things like that. Another thing that they really don't like about you is that even though you're always growing and learning, you can be pretty stuck in your ways. And that can make them feel like they learn a lot from you, and sometimes you have a hard time receiving that same energy from them. Like you have a hard time, you want to learn things your way, right? You want to learn from your own experiences. And whenever they try to teach you something as well too, or maybe try to emotionally support you, they feel like you don't receive it as well. Like maybe you have a heart, you're good at giving the love and support out to other people, but maybe you have a hard time receiving it, and whenever you do that, whenever you express how hard it is for you to receive it, sometimes maybe it can come off a little cold sometimes. They don't like that about you. It makes them feel like they don't give enough to you, or it makes them feel like you're so stubborn, or stuff like that. It's not anything really horrible. It's something that you're learning about, and that's why I feel like you have the forgiving and learning. You're always learning that part of yourself, and they bring that out of you sometimes. Like I said, they might trigger you, and like I said, they might trigger you. So whenever they show or express love to you, sometimes you don't receive it well. You don't receive it well all the time. You might just brush it off, or you might get paranoid about it. However that is for you, however it works for you, and it kind of hurts their feelings. I'm gonna tell you like that, and that's why they don't like it. But they still admire you. They understand. I feel like this person, your spouse, understands why you're like that, especially when they're always learning new things about you, and the fact that you might hide some things from them, some difficulties in your life that have happened. I feel like this person, your spouse, is like very emotionally nurturing, just like you. They are a reflection of you. Okay? So it's just, they have a hard time understanding why you don't want to receive the love that they give sometimes. So that's just that. But let's keep going. So we have change, okay? Change. Another thing that they really love about you, that your future spouse really loves about you, is that you're not afraid to change. So I feel like this is a big issue for you. I feel like that resistance is a big issue for you. And even though you have a hard time accepting the love that you give as well, they're with you, and they stay with you because you're always on that emotional and spiritual growth. All right, you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid to change. Whenever you communicate, and when they tell you about that stuff, you're understanding of it, and you're very emotionally aware as well too. So whenever you're growing, you're changing, you're learning as well too, okay? So I feel like that's something else that they really love about you. So I have 2 archetype cards of what they love and 2 archetype cards of what they hate. So let's go ahead and see. We have the Servant and we have Companion. Oh, how sweet. So with the Servant, we have delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. 9 of Cups. What did I say earlier? And with Companion, we have loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So what they really love about you, group 2, is that you are a servant to the world. You're a servant to other people. Not to the point where you're giving your power away, but you give freely. You give love freely. You just give your energy freely to people who deserve it, and people, who really need it, people who need healing and everything. And that might be another reason why they really love you. Your spouse really loves about you is that you heal them. Okay, Virgo's, the Hermit card can also, it's the spiritual soul searching to heal as well too. So they really love that about you. And also companion, loyalty, tenacity, and selfishness. You're loyal. All right. You don't give them a reason. And I feel like they really appreciate this about you. You don't give them a reason to feel like you are ever cheating on them. They know you're loyal. They have no doubt in their minds that if you go somewhere by yourself, they have no doubt in their mind that you're going to be running away with somebody else. That you're never going to be meeting with someone else, and you're not lying to them really. And they really love that, and they appreciate that about you. They love how instead, whenever things get hard between you two, because things get rough in all relationships, whenever things get hard between you two, you don't run to another person. You stay and you work it out, and you figure out change. You guys figure out how to work through it, and that's so beautiful. All right, so things that they don't like about you. Let's go ahead and get into it. And these final two cards, we have the Child Eternal, and then we have the Trickster. So with the Child Eternal, we have inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Okay, so I think I said you don't give too much of yourself. Scratch that. I'm sorry. I'm corrected by spirit. You can be codependent. All right? You can be codependent on them. And that is something that, not that you don't have your own and that you don't work for yourself, maybe you do, maybe you don't. The Five of Pentacles did come up, so maybe that's something. You have the spiritual aspect down, but you're having an issue getting the physical. You're too up here and not grounded. Maybe that's something that they don't like about you. But also, like I said, you're very giving. You give very freely. You're a humanitarian, if that doesn't resonate before. So you give a lot of yourself, and it might come at a cost. It might come at an emotional cost, and that might be what this moon energy in reverse is. Okay, codependency. And we also have the Trickster, manipulating others through duplicity. All right, so you know how to get what you want from other people. And sometimes it can be a little shady. I'm going to keep it real here, okay? Sometimes it can be a little shady, but it's not to the point where they don't love you, You just know how to get what you want. And sometimes, it can just be a little shady, okay? So that's something else that they don't like about you, but I still feel like it's something that you're learning and growing through, okay? Forgiving and learning. You're always learning about yourself, and they're always learning new things about you, and you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid to grow. So, who knows? You may overcome these things, and then it could be something totally different that could be a pet peeve that they have about you in the future. But this person really does love you. What they love most about you is your spirituality, and that is so beautiful. They love your spirit. They love your soul, all right? So be confident in that, all right? So group 2, that is your reading. I hope it resonated. I really do. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. And I love you guys, and I will see you in another reading. I really appreciate you if you listened this far, and I will see you in another one. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, you guys chose the beautiful rose quartz. So let's see what your future spouse loves about you. I already pulled out 3 tarot cards for you. So the first one we have is 3 of Cups, we have 6 of Wands, and we have Queen of Cups. All right, y'all. So what your future spouse really loves about you is the fact that you are the life of the party. I feel like you guys are really popular. You have a lot of friends, and you're very You're very focused around your friend group and your family as well too. The people that you hold close to you, the people that really celebrate you and love you, you treat them with so much love, so much kindness, so much respect, including your future spouse. And you are also like the life of the party. You're somebody that really goes out after your goals, and you reach them. You reach them. You don't give up. You are so stable in your own personal successes as well too. Nothing can shake you, nothing can rock you. And they really love that about you. You might go overboard with giving too much of yourself, and that's something that they may not like about you, but we'll get into that in a second. We'll get into that enough time. But what they really love about you is that you celebrate others just as much as you celebrate yourself. Just as much as you like being the center of attention, you give the attention to other people as well too. And that's so beautiful. That's so rare to find. Wow. You're also very emotionally nurturing. You're very loving. You're very giving. You're the motherly type. You're very loving and nurturing to your children as well too. You really respect your mother. I feel like your mother is someone that's very important to you, and their mother, your future spouse's mother, is someone that's very important to them too. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm tongue tied. But they really love you. They really love you, and they love the respect that you have for others as well too. So let's dive a little deeper into it. So what did I say? That you guys really, that you're the mother type. Children, they love how you treat the children. They love how emotionally nurturing and loving you are to children, your children, and to other children as well too. Children are the future. All right? And you really understand that, and they love that about you. Oh my goodness, it's so crazy. I love it when stuff like that happens in tarot. And another thing that they really love about you is just you, all right? Attraction. They find you so beautiful. They find you so attractive. They love your body. They love your mind. They love your soul. They love your spirit. They find you very romantic. They love showering you with, I'm looking at the roses. They love giving you flowers just because they feel like you deserve it. They buy it just because, okay, we got flowers around here. They love you so much, and they just find you so beautiful, so attractive. It's like I want to keep them all to myself. Gimme. They probably touch you a lot and just love your skin. They just love everything about you. They just find you so beautiful. All right, so enough with the goody. We're going to talk about some things that they don't like, okay? So we have 10 of Pentacles. We got Page of Pentacles. And we have the Fool card. All right, immediately what I'm getting from this is what they don't like about you. So you go after goals, and after you set them, you achieve them, right? I feel like they don't like the fact that you don't think bigger. Like, you go after smaller goals. You go after achievable goals. And they want you to think bigger with the Fool card. They want you to think bigger. They want you to go on something, like, you have so much humanitarianism. Hope I'm saying it right. You have so much love for humanity. You have so much love for other people. And even like animals. I'm feeling like animals too. I'm hearing animals. You have so much love for just beings of the universe, being of this world. And they want you to shine. Oh my gosh. And that like it's something that they don't like about you, but it's for good reason, because they see so much more potential in you. And they feel like you just set your goals a little small. They don't like that sometimes you're scared to take action on certain things, because they know you can achieve it. They know you can win people over. Oh my gosh, group 3. Their energy is coming through. This is beautiful. Another thing they don't like is that you can give yourself too much, especially to your family. You are so devoted to being a parent, mother, father. You're so devoted to being a parent, and that's probably why you don't set those big goals. Especially with your side of the family as well too, they, your family might take advantage of you sometime. You might be very financially stable. I'm looking at the food here. They might always be asking you for money, things like that. They don't like that about you because you give it to them. And they're like, they're not going to use this for good, and they're going to come back. And you're just like, I know, but they need it. They need it. They need it more than I do. You're so giving. You're so loving. Oh my goodness. But they don't like that you give too much of yourself. You're so devoted to being a parent. They love that about you, but it's also like they want to see you. They want to see you at the best capacity as you can be, as a parent and as an individual. Okay. So, it's it's something they don't like about you, but it's for good reason. It's really for good reason. This person really, really, your spouse really loves you. Your future spouse really is down for you, group 3. All right, so next we have what they love about you is simplicity in reverse. You keep things interesting, all right? You a little complicated. All right, you got a lot of complicated emotions. You have a lot of complicated layers to you, and they like that. Sometimes it might get a little frustrating, and that's okay. No relationship is 100% perfect, but they love the fact that it keeps things interesting between you two. It's never simple or too easy. I feel like this person doesn't want anyone that's too easy. I feel like you're a person that a lot of people can get. And they really appreciate that. They appreciate the fact that you're with them, and they appreciate that, they just appreciate who you are as a person. And that's beautiful. Like I said, you keep things interesting. They don't like boring. They don't like boring, and you don't like boring. Okay, 6 of Wands. Look at them. This dude's about to eat fire. They about to eat fire, okay? Just to put on a show for people, all right? They love that you're so... It's like Leo energy. They love that you're so magnetic and you're so much fun, all right? It's the simplicity in reverse is actually a good thing. You're so much fun. So we have 2 archetype cards in upright and 2 in reverse, just to see what they love about you, 2 things that they really love about you, and 2 things that they really don't love about you, all right? So let's get into it. So what they do love about you is the dilettante. Hope I said that right. And God. So we have with dilettante, delights in the arts without having to be professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So like I said, you aims too small. You're capable of something so much bigger, but that's because you're humble. Dilettante, you're humble. All right, whenever you do achieve big things, you aren't the type to change up. You aren't the type to act brand new. You're so humble, and you'll share your abundance. You'll share your gifts with other people, and they love that you're creative. All right, you are very creative. You might know how to sing. You might know how to dance, draw. A lot of different creative things, and you might be very passionate about it, and they really love that about you. Another thing they really love about you, group 3, is the God card. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So you're also very spiritual. Okay, you understand. You're very intuitive. You're very spiritual. You know that every step you take is divinely guided, and you see the beauty in yourself, and you see the beauty in other people and things and beings. That's why I said, like, you're so giving. Like I said, you love animals and all kinds of other beings in the world, and that's very godlike of you, and they love that about you. They love that so much. So let's get into the things that they don't like. And we have goddess. That's so funny. God and goddess. So we have exploitation of the female nature and form. And then we have visionary. Selling insights to the highest bidder. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. And that literally just confirms what I said earlier. I'm going to get into the goddess in a second. But visionary in reverse. You think too small, group 3. Group 3, you think way too small, okay? Like, Come on now. Y'all are capable of ruling the world, okay? I said I can't talk. Y'all are capable of ruling the world, and it's like you set these boundaries on yourself. You set these restrictions on yourself. You can be a parent and still conquer the world. You can do it, group 3, okay? Your person loves you so much. They want to see you at your greatest self, at your highest capability. They love you so much. They're so attracted to you. And that gets me into goddess in reverse, okay? Exploitation of the female nature and form. That's what they don't like about you. Y'all are beautiful, aren't you? Y'all look real good, huh? Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all look real good, huh? You are the type that a lot of people want. And they know that. Like, look at how look at her. Can you see that? She got her boob out. Hold on, my lighting. I'm so sorry, y'all. She got her boob out. She ain't got no bra. Like, she over there touching herself. Y'all know y'all look good. All right, that's something they don't like. I mean, they like it. Hold on, let me explain. They love how confident you are. But at the same time, you be showing off. You probably a little flirt. Okay, they know you loyal. They know they know you're loyal. They know you're not going anywhere. But when somebody compliments you, you're probably like, thank you. you know what I mean. Like a little sensuality, a little flirtatiousness here and there, Attraction. People are attracted to you, group 3. Okay? People like you. You're magnetic. All right? Life of the party. You fun. You beautiful. You nurturing. All right? You're giving. Your friends love you. Your friendship groups are of successful people. All right? So, yeah. Whenever you be a little flirty, they don't like that. But that's just who you are. You're charming. Okay, I'll say it like that. You're charming. And your charm can make them a little, they know you're not going anywhere, but it can make them a little jealous sometimes. So that's really it, guys. Oh, this was so beautiful. I really hope you liked it. Please let me know down in the comments which pile you're from. Anything else you want to share. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys for listening this far. I really appreciate it. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in another one. All right, stay safe and take care. Bye.